Ever felt out of the loop on sports rivalries? So did I, until I started watching the Sound of Sport TV news. Catch every fiery debate and game highlight. Tune in now, stay updated.
Well, today we're diving into a story that's sending ripples through the football world. England's new manager.
Yeah, safe to say it's not your average appointment, is it?
Not at all.
No.
We're digging into a piece from The Independent.
Right.
About Thomas Tuchel taking the reins.
Okay.
But first things first, for anyone who might not follow the managerial carousel so closely, who is this guy?
Tuchel.
Yeah.
He's a heavy hitter in the world of football management.
Okay.
He's led Chelsea to a Champions League title.
Wow.
Navigated the intense pressure of PSG with superstars like Neymar and Mbappe.
Right.
And even steered Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
That's a resume most managers would dream of.
Not too shabby at all.
Not bad.
But it's the context of this appointment that's really turning heads, isn't it?
Yeah.
A German manager leading the England national team?
Yeah.
It's not exactly common.
It's unprecedented, actually.
Really?
We've had Sven-Göran Eriksson and Fabio Capello.
Right.
Both highly successful managers from outside England.
Yeah.
But a German manager leading the Three Lions?
Yeah.
That taps into a whole other level of footballing rivalry.
For sure.
The Independent article highlights how this choice has really reignited that old England-Germany debate, which, let's be honest, usually simmers just below the surface anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Always there.
And Tuchel himself hasn't shied away from it.
No.
He's quoted in the article saying he feels a personal connection to the game in this country. What do you make of that?
That's an interesting question.
Is this just a carefully crafted PR move?
It's easy to be cynical and dismiss it as PR spin.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth considering what it means to connect with a nation's footballing identity.
Okay.
England's relationship with football is unique. The history, the passion, the unwavering dedication of the fans.
For sure.
It's deeply ingrained in the culture.
You're right. It's almost woven into the fabric of the country.
Exactly. And for Tuchel, someone who's lived and breathed football at the highest level,
right,
to say he feels a connection to that well.
Yeah, it suggests a certain level of respect and understanding that goes beyond just wanting to win trophies.
So are we seeing a shift here? Is national identity becoming less of a defining factor in football management than it used to be?
The FA's decision to appoint Tuchel certainly seems to point in that direction.
Okay.
They're clearly prioritizing his track record and expertise over his nationality.
Right.
The article emphasizes how the FA is laser-focused on winning the 2026 World Cup.
Okay.
And they believe Tuchel's the man to get them there.
Which is a huge statement, really. They're essentially saying they're willing to put aside any historical baggage or national rivalry if it means achieving their ultimate goal.
They're putting their faith in Tuchel's ability to build a winning team, his tactical acumen, and his understanding of the game at its highest level.
Right.
It's a high-risk, high-reward strategy.
It'll be fascinating to see how this plays out, both on and off the pitch.
Absolutely.
Tuchel's time at PSG is particularly interesting when you think about the challenges he'll face with England. Managing star players with big personalities will be key.
He managed to handle the egos of Neymar and Mbappe while still delivering results at PSG.
Yeah.
That kind of man management experience will be crucial for England, especially with the weight of expectation that comes with managing the national team.
And that's what makes this appointment so captivating.
Right.
It's about so much more than just one man's nationality.
Okay.
It's about challenging deeply ingrained perceptions and asking ourselves what truly matters when it comes to leading a national team.
It's interesting to think about the FA's perspective here.
Yeah.
They're clearly not afraid to make a bold move, even if it ruffles a few feathers.
It's a statement.
It feels like they're sending a message.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a statement about their ambition and their commitment to winning at all costs.
Right.
For years, England has had the talent, the resources, the passionate fan base.
Right.
But they haven't been able to crack that top tier on the world stage.
For sure.
The FA is betting big that Tuchel's the one to change that.
It's a gamble, no doubt about it, but there's a real sense that this could be a turning point for English football.
And that's what's so intriguing.
Yeah.
It's not just about the upcoming World Cup.
Right.
It's about the long game.
Okay.
The article in The Independent even touches on this, emphasizing how Tuchel's appointment could signify a broader shift in English football.
So it's bigger than just trophies, then?
Much bigger.
Okay.
This could be about a fundamental change in mindset.
Right.
Imagine a future where England consistently competes for major titles.
Yeah.
Not just because of individual talent, but because they've embraced a more modern, more holistic approach to the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a tantalizing prospect for England fans.
Yeah.
But what would that look like in practice? What specific elements of Tuchel's approach could be transformative for English football?
One thing that stands out from Tuchel's track record is his tactical flexibility. He's known for adapting his system to the strengths of his players, which is crucial in international football, where you have limited time to work with the squad.
Right, unlike at the club level, he can't just recruit players to fit his system.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has to work with the talent pool that's available.
Right.
And that's where his ability to analyze opponents, identify weaknesses, and come up with innovative game plans will be crucial.
Okay.
He's not afraid to experiment, to try new things.
Yeah.
And that kind of dynamism could give England a real edge.
And it's not just about tactics, is it? There's also the question of leadership and how he manages a dressing room full of star players.
You're hitting on a critical point. England has a history of struggling to handle the pressure of big tournaments.
They do?
Remember the golden generation?
Road.
The weight of expectation can be crushing.
Crushing, for sure.
Yeah.
It feels like Tuchel's experience managing at the highest level, dealing with big egos and intense scrutiny, could be invaluable in that regard. He's been there, done that, and he knows what it takes to succeed under pressure.
Right.
And let's not forget his ability to nurture young talent.
Yeah.
Look at what he did with players like Mason Mount and Reece James at Chelsea, or Alphonso Davies at Bayern.
Yeah, he's got a knack for it.
He has a knack for identifying potential and creating an environment where young players can thrive.
For sure.
That's got to be music to the ears of English fans who've been waiting for the next generation of stars to break through.
Yeah.
It feels like this appointment has the potential to be a catalyst for positive change on multiple levels. It's exciting to consider the ripple effects this could have throughout English football.
Yeah.
We've talked about the national team, but what about the bigger picture?
That's where it gets really fascinating.
Okay.
The FA's decision to appoint Tuchel could be a real watershed moment.
Right.
What if this inspires a more open-minded approach to coaching appointments at all levels of the game?
You mean looking beyond just English coaches, even at the youth level?
Exactly. Imagine a future where young English players are being exposed to coaching styles and philosophies from all over the world.
Wow.
It could be revolutionary for player development.
It makes you think about the cross-pollination of ideas we see in other fields.
Yeah.
Bringing in fresh perspectives can lead to some really groundbreaking innovations.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe this is the start of something truly special.
Okay.
Maybe Tuchel's legacy won't just be about trophies,
Right?
though those would be fantastic, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe it'll be about fostering a more inclusive, globally minded English football culture.
Now that's a legacy anyone would be proud of.
Yeah.
It's about challenging the status quo and not being afraid to try something different, even if it ruffles a few feathers along the way.
And that's what makes this such a compelling story.
Yeah.
It's not just about one man's journey.
Right.
It's about the potential to reshape the future of English football.
It's been fascinating to unpack all of this with you.
Yeah, it has.
This appointment has certainly sparked a lot of questions.
For sure.
But more importantly, it's created a sense of possibility and excitement for what the future holds.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
Right.
A bold move, a fresh perspective to
Yeah.
ignite a real transformation.
For sure.
It'll be fascinating to see how this unfolds.
Well, there you have it. A deep dive into the appointment that's got everyone talking.
It has.
It's a story about ambition, about challenging conventions, and ultimately about the power of new ideas to shake things up.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep that passion for the beautiful game alive.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This